Hi friends, it's Kristy Bushaw with the Kristy Bushaw team here along the Alabama and Florida Gulf Coast. Today's Wisdom Wednesday is about something every buyer asks me sooner or later. What does it really cost to own a beach property on the Gulf Coast? Whether you're looking in Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Alabama, or Perdido Key, Florida, and Pensacola area, understanding the actual costs help you make confident, long-term decisions. So let's start with insurance, because that's usually the first thing people worry about. Coastal insurance works differently here. For most condominiums, the HOA covers the building with a master policy, the pools and all the common areas. And the owners carry a smaller interior policy, an HO6 policy that covers the cabinets, the flooring, and their personal items. With single-family homes, you'll typically see separate wind, flood, hail policies. The key is reviewing the elevation and the property type, and that's something I just always walk through with my buyers. Now, you guys, I've already done a great detailed video on insurance. It's right up here. Click here at this link and you can learn more about insurance. Now let's talk about HOA fees. This is the part that surprises most out-of-state buyers. Gulfront buildings simply require more upkeep because, you know, the salt air and the sun and the wind, it's just a constant battle against the building. Elevators, pools, indoor pools, roofs, walkways, and exterior paint all need regular maintenance. Those expenses are shared across the building through the HOA. So while the dues might look higher than inland communities, they're covering a lot more. What matters isn't just the amount that you pay, but it's also what you're getting for that amount. And overall health of your association really matters on your long-term value. Now let's talk about special assessments. These are occasional, one-time costs for major projects like roof replacements or elevators or upgrades throughout the community, maybe waterproofing of the building. Older buildings may see them more often. Newer buildings usually see fewer assessments. You know, assessments aren't necessarily a deal breaker. They're just something to understand. I always help you review the financials and the recent projects and the history of projects, what they've done throughout the years to maintain the building, and anything planned so you know exactly what you're walking into. Maintenance is another factor, especially for single-family homes. You know, the salt air and the beautiful water, it's all gorgeous, but it also wears hard on our homes, and it makes them wear down faster. HVAC systems, exterior paint, metal fixtures, and anything exposed to the elements will need attention sooner than they would if you lived off the island. This is simply part of living in a coastal community. If you budget for it and stay ahead of it, it's manageable and predictable. If you're planning to rent your property, we also look at management costs. Full-service managers charge a percentage, while self-managing or using a hybrid management can save you money, but requires more involvement. Cleaning fees, linen platform fees, and guest supplies are part of the equation too. The good news is that our area continues to be one of the strongest drive-to vacation markets in the entire Southeast. So demand remains consistent year-round. So with all these expenses, insurance, HOA, maintenance, utilities, management, the big question becomes, is it really worth it? And for most buyers, the answer is absolutely yes. When you buy with clear expectations, You're not just buying a building, you're investing in a lifestyle, family time, long-term equity, and a place you can enjoy and share. Coastal ownership is incredibly rewarding when you understand the real numbers and choose a property that fits your goals. When someone asks me, Kristy, what does it actually cost to own at the beach? I tell them, it costs what it takes to protect your investment and enjoy a lifestyle most people only dream about. When you know the true expenses up front, you're able to buy smarter and stay happier over time. If you're thinking about purchasing on the Alabama or Florida Gulf Coast, I'd love to walk you through the numbers and talk about your goals, and we'll look at actual costs for different buildings and neighborhoods so you can see what fits your budget and your lifestyle. I'm Kristy Bushaw with the Kristy Bushaw team. If you guys have any thoughts or questions, I welcome you to please DM me or comment below. You can always go to KristyBushaw.com. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next Wednesday.